Hello, Mustangs, and welcome back to Mustang TV. Today is Wednesday, March 18th. We have campus news, sports updates, upcoming events, and a quick reminder to celebrate St. Patrick's Day safely. Let's get started. The Student Government Senate recently met to discuss updates, upcoming events, and initiatives happening around campus. Executive elections are currently underway and will continue through March 20th. Check your email for instructions on voting and let your voice be heard. Election results will be announced on March 22nd.
Student Gov also announced their third annual leadership banquet, taking place on April 7th. Students involved in campus organizations are welcome to RSVP. Student Gov continues to encourage student involvement and welcomes ideas, concerns, and suggestions from students across campus. We'll be right back after this message.
Maron, what's today? What's today's meal?
Today we have mashed potatoes and pork chops. Hi guys, for the menu today for the week, me and my girlfriend we wanted burritos, so I made a chicken burrito and ground turkey with brown rice with lime and cilantro in it and black beans. Hi guys, for dinner today I have a mix and match of the leftovers from yesterday and the day before. So I have some brown rice, black beans, sour cream, guac, tomato, everything that was in the burrito on the last day, pork chops, and some sweet potato fries. Okay guys, it's Friday and I got Lay's to cook. So I went to Panda and I got the noodles and the teriyaki chicken, and you already know, 10 out of 10.
Hello, taking care of your mental health is just as important as taking care of your physical health. This week, we heard from Pastor Andy and Bobby Meister, who shared important reminders about supporting one another and taking time to check in with friends and classmates. Be sure to seek assistance with either of them in the lower level of Olson. We'll be right back.
This is Athletes Corner, where we ask athletes on campus about how their seasons are going and what brought them to Morningside. I'm here with
Audrey Wadow. I'm a freshman and I'm from Waller, Nebraska, and I'm a setter.
So Audrey, what drew you to Morningside and why did you choose to come play here?
So I chose Morningside because I really liked the small campus feel, and I really liked how there was a small ratio from students to professors. So, the professors would get to know me. And I chose to play here because I really liked Coach Squire, and I thought that she had good program, how she ran it and all that stuff.
What were your expectations and what was your mindset coming into this season?
I just told myself to kind of just play how I know how to play and just work hard every day because it's going to be a battle, and especially have a good mindset all the time. And I didn't really have much expectations, just give it my all.
Being a freshman on varsity is definitely tough, finding your role. How have you been able to do that and what challenges have you faced?
I face a lot of challenges. I don't normally jump set or I stand on the ground, and coming in they trained me to jump set, so that was kind of hard to learn how to do. But I think my teammates have been really supportive, and the coaches have been really supportive, and just watching film, huddle, that's been really good too.
And then obviously 3-0 weekend so far. How's this weekend going and what are your goals for the rest of the season?
This weekend's going really good. We're being very competitive and a lot better than the first few games. And my goals for the rest of the season is just to continue to work hard and play volleyball how I know how to play volleyball.
In Mustang sports, congratulations to two members of the Morningside tennis team. Lena Jensen has been named the GPAC Women's Tennis Player of the Week after not dropping a single set last matches. On the men's side, Matthias Arnold was named GPAC Men's Tennis Player of the Week after going 4-0 in competed matches during last week's spring break competition. And good luck to the competitive cheer team as they practice a showcase on March 22nd. We'll be right back.
The 2026 Palmer Research Symposium is coming up on April 15th. This is an all-campus event day, which means there will be no classes. The event gives students the opportunity to share research projects through poster presentations, oral presentations, and panel discussions. Students can also participate in special sessions, including the AI at Morningside Expo and Morningside Writes. The deadline to submit a presentation is Friday, March 20th.
No.
Egg week.
Yeah, Ag Week is not even there on the teleprompter. Ag Week is happening all day on campus with tractors on the mall. Softball hosts Briarcliff at 3 p.m. and again at 5 p.m. at the Jensen Softball Complex. JV Baseball plays Briarcliff at 4 p.m. and 6 p.m. At 7 p.m., Ag Week will host a food packaging event in the Hyper. Spectrum Club will also host a heated rivalry night at 7 p.m. in UPS Auditorium. And on Wednesday, worship takes place at 8 p.m. in Yaqui. On March 19th, Morningside Madness takes place all day from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in the Yaqui Room with prizes and activities. Ag Week will also feature free hot dogs and on the M from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. MAC will also host a raffle with prizes in Yaqui Room at 11 a.m. JV Softball plays Mount Marty at 3 p.m. and again at 5 p.m. at the Jensen Softball Complex. At 5:30 p.m., MAC will host a custom license plate event called Tag My Name in Yaqui. We'll be right back after this message.
Want to dig into something new? Join the Garden Club. Whether you're a plant expert or beginner, learn how to grow your own food, meet awesome people, and help our campus and community thrive. Literally. Hi, my name is Maya. I'm Vice President of the Garden Club. Garden Club is responsible for growing a lot of fresh produce that goes to the cafeteria here at Morningside. This year, we grew over 3,000 pounds. A portion of our produce goes towards fighting food insecurity here in Siouxland through the Siouxland Community Food Bank.
We'd love for you to grow with us at Garden Club.
Ag Week continues with mini golf from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in Beulah Rolfs. Pizza and Jesus takes place at 11:30 a.m. in Lincoln Center Room 102. The CEO meeting will be held at 12:30 p.m. in Lincoln Center Room 103. Varsity Baseball hosts Dorr at 1 p.m. and again at 4 p.m. JV Men's Volleyball plays Culver Stockton at 5 p.m. Varsity follows at 7 p.m. in the Rosen Verdun Sports Center. At 7 p.m., the Lamb Theater will present the romantic comedy Almost Maine at Klinger Neal Theater.
On Saturday, March 21st, softball hosts Dawn at 1 p.m. and again at 3 p.m. at the Jensen Softball Complex. Men's volleyball hosts Missouri Valley at 2 p.m. in the Rosen Verdun Sports Center. Almost Maine returns to Klinger Neal Theater at 7 p.m. And on Sunday, March 22nd, baseball hosts Hastings at 1 p.m. at East High. Megan Nelson will host a yoga session at 1 p.m. in Yaqui Room. Almost Maine returns from its final performance at 1:30 p.m. Baseball plays Hastings again at 3:30 p.m.
St. Patrick's Day was celebrated this week, and while it's always a fun time to celebrate, we want to remind everyone to celebrate responsibly and look out for one another. Your safety and well-being are always important. We'd like to interrupt this broadcast to bring you some breaking news.
We got some breaking news.
The current interim president, Chad Benson, has been named the 14th president of Morningside University. This comes in what was to be the first of a 2-year interim gig. The board of directors, led by board president Kurt White, conducted a survey this past fall to gather info on the qualities Benson could bring to the position. After a special meeting to vote, the board was unanimous in confirming him as president. Benson is a 1990 graduate of Morningside and said that his time here has strengthened his belief that, quote, leadership is ultimately a calling to serve others and to steward institutions that change lives, end quote. From all of us here at Campus Media, congratulations to President Benson. We look forward to working with you, and we'll be right back.
I did not see that, and I did not see the scratch, but both kids were pretty concerned about it, so I kind of believe them. And she said, look, and she had been scratched down her back and she was bleeding. And this is where the boy saw the person in the old nurse's uniform. But we were in the kitchenette, and the door flew open, and she ran out crying.
And it is now time for our kudos segment, where we recognize members of the Morningside community for their hard work and achievements. First up, Marilyn Eastman says to Jessica Nwango and Stina Allen, congratulations for winning the Sterling Morningside Case competition.
Oh my goodness, thank you. The next kudos is for Humanities Admin Assistance, Gio Arciano, from Stacy Alex. She writes, shout out to Gio Arciano for being a bilingual and overall great human. Dr. Alex students interviewed him this week in Spanish club and got great listening and speaking practice from him. Here's another one for Bora Vidal from Thomas Pereira. He is always kind, friendly, and respectful. And one more from page 2, Aaron Ho saying he is a great help and a good friend. We have more, but we'll have to wait for April for the next updates.
All right, that is all for today's Mustang TV update. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
And always, go Mustangs!